Hello, everyone. So you are in my bathroom. Let's see if I can get the best light. There you go. So happy Sunday. So I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about a few things. This is Lady Elaine. If you don't know my name, I am the owner of Bijou Bar Club, which is I am a consultant, paparazzi accessories consultant, where we fashion stylishly and accessorize affordably. But today we're not talking about jewelry. I've got my low key, kind of inspirational, meditational jewelry on. That's some Alex and Annie mixed in with some paparazzi that's just low key and kind of pulls the whole meditative look I have on today. I have on a Nasty Girl hoodie and kind of cashmere tracksuit, I guess you could say, or jumper, or whatever you call it. But it's a little large. I bought it in large, and even though Style Lobster, Emily Valentine Parr, who I follow on Instagram and YouTube, had said size down, I didn't, and I should have gotten a small instead of a large because I am like really swimming in this. So I just wear it to little casual pickups at the grocery store, or if I'm going, like in this case, I am going to my I guess she's an esthetician, but she does my waxing. Better than that, she does my sugaring. So you might be asking yourself, Elaine, what's the difference between waxing and sugaring? So waxing is very effective compared to depilatories and shaving, but at the same time, sugaring is less, it doesn't leave those bumps after you have a full bikini or underarm or leg. It also doesn't itch. It doesn't leave residue. Initially, when you first have it done, it hurts like all bejesus. But after you have a regular regimen of going, that subsides and it's not painful at all. And the skin is baby smooth. And it lasts a lot longer than actually waxing does. So that's what I'm getting done today. And I might actually chime in. So I am just getting my face ready. I think I'm going to do a little bit of low-key stuff today. So I am taking some Chanel on the back of my head. This is their Le Beige Immersive Belle Mine Hydrate Sheer Healthy Glow. So this is just their Sheer Healthy Glow. I've already primed and moisturized and conditioned my face. This is my favorite tool lately. This is my Rodan & Fields brush. It is used with one of their products that I haven't purchased yet, but I love the density of the brush. I love the angleness of the brush, so you can get really deep into these areas and around in these corners. It picks up a moderate amount of product, and if you pack it on, it just offers a nice, sheer, healthy glow. That's all it does, is put a nice, sheer, healthy glow on your face. So that's what we're aiming for today. Not a heavy makeup routine, just a nice, sheer, healthy glow. If those of you have been following me about the Rodan & Fields products that I've been using to eliminate dark spots, you can see that whole entire triangle. Now, it is called Rodan & Fields Reverse Lightening. Now, a lot of Afro-American women have been really kind of bent out of shape by the title. It's not lightening your skin, it's lightening your dark spots. So right in here, the hormonal area after we turn 50, that goes really dark around the chin area, that is diminishing. The sun damage that I had in this area is completely diminishing. And when I put makeup on, you can't see it. So if you'd like to know more, give me a holla, a DM. I'm gonna get this on my face really quick. Might need a little bit more healthy glow on the left side. And this is, what color is this? This is, I think this is Healthy Glow. There's only 3 or 4 shades, and this is the darkest shade. But it just adds a healthy glow. Now with Chanel in general, I typically use their caramel products because it matches my complexion. But now that I'm getting rid of these dark spots, that may be changing. Now, some of the bloggers and vloggers have been highlighting Milk products. So Milk has introduced a stick formula like this. It's a stick formula. So I'm going to invest in that in 2020 and see how that goes. All right. So we have nice, even, healthy skin, nice, even glow. This is just Chanel and some base products. I do have a primer on. And my primer, I just got this from Sephora, and it's just a regular makeup face primer. That's all it is I try out different products to see how they'll react to my skin, and this one works perfect for me. Now, Rodan & Fields does have a skincare line. It's kind of like an evening out of your complexion. It is beautiful, but currently it doesn't match my complexion, even if I mix the brands or the different colors. So maybe eventually. I do love their skincare. I mean, come on. 61, this is looking pretty good. Nice, even, minimal lines, nice glow. So now that we have that on, this cleans up very nicely. And once you wash it, you put it in its little container and you let it dry. So it sits up like this. You can also leave it open on your counter and let it set like that, so it doesn't accumulate moisture down here. So yay to that. Okay, so let's do some eyebrows real quick. Now, when I do a low-key day, I do not use my heavy Chanel product to form my eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows were really thin and sparse, and still until I started using the Lash Boost from Rodan & Fields. I use the Rodan & Fields on my eyelashes just as a simple liner on my eyelid. And then any residue that's left over on the brush, I just brush it through my eyebrows. And they have created the ability to have, you know, where some sparseness was, fullness, where I don't have, and this is Chantecaille eyebrow, waterproof brow, Chantecaille waterproof brow definer, and this is in ash blonde. So I just run that through my brows on the hairs that I do have. It won't really create a very defined shape. I do that with Chanel, but this just adds some dimension. I think I need a closer look. Or filling in areas where there is hair. Now, before I couldn't use this very well because I didn't have a lot of hair here. So when I started using the Lash Boost and then just running the remainder of my product from the Lash Boost serum in my eyebrows, it just thickened and filled in spaces where the brows were diminishing. Now, because I had alopecia and it did affect some of my brow area, then what happened is there's certain areas that just won't grow. And that's okay. They have products out on the market to help with that. Okay, that looks a little more defined than this side is. So let's work on this side. Just running the color through the existing hairs, just add a little definition to the face. That's all. And where there is hair. Now, Chantecaille is a product that I discovered at Neiman Marcus in San Francisco. And I loved the tropical, easy look of it. It wasn't a lot of glam to it. It was just simple, easy makeup that highlights your existing beauty instead of kind of masking it over. And so I was really attracted to that. So if you see Chantecaille somewhere, I'd suggest getting a sample or at least sitting down and having your makeup done by one of the artisans there or the makeup artists there. They're really good. So I miss my my friend Amber. She could do brows like nobody else. So that's just to add some definition to the brow. I am a little puffy from last night because we did have cocktails at the opera. And my niece did an amazing job on stage. She was both a flower and a snowflake. All right, Miss Ballerina. So I'm also going to put, this is Nude Sticks. This is a sample. It's a 3-blend sample. I liked it because if you're trying to do a quick, easy look, it just adds a little something. Now, a lot of people use this as highlighter. With my complexion, I just use it as a shadow. Put a little under my brow. Put most of it on my eyelid. Now, I have a lot of space on my eyelid, so I just take it all the way to the top. And then, I have so many brushes, it's not even funny. Then, with a nice, small, tapered, thin brush, I will go in with a neutral brown. Now, this is Chanel. I'll go in, this is what I wore last night to the ballet, to the Nutcracker. But what I like to do is maybe mix 2 colors, like this color down here and this color up here, just to get a little dimension right here in the crease. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just a little dimension in that crease. Now, a lot of people talk about blending, and I need to invest in some really good brushes so I can blend better. And I'm thinking about taking Angela Bright. Angela Bright is on YouTube. She does really good eye makeup tutorials, and she's also on Instagram. But I'm going to take her advice and buy some Sigma brushes. Sigma, S-I-G-M-A. And Sigma brushes will probably help me with the definition and defining in areas that I want. Okay, so that's a little definition there. Then we are going to take a nice little flat taper brush. Now, it's flat on the top and it's flat on the side. What I love about this is I'm going to take a little bit of this little shimmery brown color, kind of like a suntan color. Now, this will just blend into my skin, but it will cause a little bit of definition on the sides. Yeah, just a little bit. Nothing complicated. And everybody's eye shape is different, so you just have to find where your beauty is on your particular eyes with different brushes. Everybody has a beauty point. Yeah, it's nice and simple. So I will take Chanel. As you can see, Chanel is one of my favorite products. So I'll just take a little bit of Chanel right in this inner corner and lower eyelid. Inner corner. Yeah, that looks okay. So, I mean, I'm just going out to get myself waxed. I don't have to be a beauty queen today. Now, one of the things that I wasn't crazy about these nude sticks, even though they're convenient and they're very pretty in color. You can use them for lip, eye, cheek. They go on nice and smooth. And I like to do little apples of my cheeks. And just dab them out. Strongest finger, dab them out. And that just adds a little bit of color to your face. Now, the only thing is, I haven't invested in setting powder, so sometimes this has a tendency to kind of come off during the day. So I've just taken an Eau Chanel palette that I have that's a face powder, and I just run it in areas. There. That should take care of that. Well, we're just going for a look that's just easy breezy. Go out to the store, come back, and then chill out again. Now, because you can use these on your lips, the color isn't my match. That's kind of an ashy tone. but they're very soft and very moisturizing. So there you go. Simple, easy. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Now, a lot of people have always asked me, are your eyelashes real? Are your eyelashes real? Are your eyelashes real? Yeah, but they wouldn't be as long as they are if I had not used Lash Boost Serum and a primer. Now, this I'm putting on right now, I got at Sephora, and it's called Glam Glow. It's one of the last things that I put on just as a highlight for my upper cheekbones, my bridge of my nose, a V on my forehead, down my nose, Cupid's bow, and right here on the chin. It adds a softness, kind of like a halo effect, and brightens up in areas where it's dark. Should we do a little mascara? Usually on Sundays I don't put mascara on. I just like something nice and simple and easy, but I think we might do that. Maybe, maybe not. I've got my mascara here, so why not dive into it? So if you've watched my videos before, I start with a primer, which is Dior Show. And then I go on to a mascara. In this case, it's a new mascara that I picked up on Chanel.com. Le Volume Revolution de Chanel. So this is a 3D experience mascara. And it has a wide brush, but it's not a brush, it's a comb. And it's hard to see with all the product that's on here. But it has a 3-dimensional brush, and I really like it. It does a really great job at separating, but we're not going to go into the full glam mode of mascara today. We're just going to go over it lightly, to deposit the product, swipe it through. Bring the camera in a little closer. I think if I had cleaned my lens before I started the video, it might have helped. Sometimes I'll take a really good brush that I loved, and this was Dior's brush, and I'll lay that initial primer product down, and then I'll just take a clean brush and separate my lashes. And I have other videos on my page that highlight mascara application. Now, why did I do this windshield wiper effect? Because I want to deposit the product and then take it up through the lashes. I learned this, technique when I think I was probably around 13 or 14. My mom had enrolled me in beauty school. It wasn't beauty school, it was modeling school. And one of the courses we learned makeup application, and I think it was Barbizon School of Modeling in San Francisco. I don't know if they still exist, but it was a really great way to learn different techniques. There's not just one way of applying anything in life, especially when it comes to makeup. You have to find a method that works for you. And this works for me, this windshield wiper effect. Just ever so slightly puts the product on, and then you can distribute it out. Also, you end up losing less of the product, I think. So let's just run this through on our lower lashes. And then once that's on in a way that you're comfortable with, you just let it set. Now, it doesn't take very long. It takes probably less than 30 seconds. but you just want it to set, because if you put on the primer and then you put the mascara on right away, all you're doing is taking off the primer. And what you want to do is let that primer set your lashes in a way that it adds length and volume and separation, and then the mascara just darkens it. So see what I mean about that blush? I put it on, it's really nice and glowy and it's pretty, but it doesn't have a lot of color. So one of the things that I try to do is use Chanel's Quad Pack. So it's really overly used, but see how it has, you can use this as a lip color, this is a highlighter, this is a base to kind of even out certain areas on your face. I do take a flat brush that's more synthetic, dip it into the blush, and just dab a little bit. Again, taking it out with your, just to add a flush of color. Now this lasts a little bit longer, and we're gonna clean it up a little bit. We're just going for a nice, even, natural, highlighting, glowy face so we can go out into the world smiling. Okay, mascara time. Let's take this brush. Of course, you've got that extra tip, so I always take that off. And then I just run it through. It's really hard to apply mascara using your camera, but a mirror does just fine. So you see how the primer kind of helps accentuate your lashes and kind of separate them so you can apply the mascara? And we're just going after one coat today. We are not going to do multi-coats because we are just going to get a waxing today. Nothing theatrical today. Nothing, oops. Oh, that goes on so nicely. I love this mascara. So this is the 3-dimensional mascara from Chanel. I bought it on the website. I have no idea if they sell it in stores. When I do go to the retail stores, not all stores carry all the same products. So I also sometimes tilt my head down in applying mascara so you can get to the root. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There. That's not bad for one application. Let's separate about. I love how black this mascara is. Again, this is just a clean Dior brush that I saved for when the tube got empty. I love Dior products. They're really great. They don't last as long as Chanel, but they're still a great product. And the lower lash line, the lower lashes. One application. Oh yeah, the other thing we're having done in 2020 is a new wig. So I've already contacted Leonie and I let her know. And we've always been working on Sophia, that's the name of the new wig, for a while, but we've had other items come up that we've decided to express ourselves with in wig designs. And Sophia is something that we have been creating for a while. And we are really, really super excited about it. Okay, so the lower lashes are distributed and applied. Upper lashes, just gonna separate them out just really quick. Okay. Let's see, what else? I do keep my mascara in its original casing, so in case I can't read the label that's on the bottle, which is really typically super tiny, I do keep it in the case so I can read it if I forget which product that I purchased. Okay, I think we're ready. So I'm just gonna go out and get my sugaring done. And if you guys want to know more about the Rodan & Fields skincare line, if you want to know more about the lash boost or about the products that I used, go ahead and DM me. It's raining here, so I'm going to be wearing a jacket out really soon. So that's my quick and easy. I don't know if it took 5 minutes. I don't know if anything takes 5 minutes. I know people have done that on their Instagram and YouTube pages, but take your time. Just add a little of this in the center. Okay, that's my fresh face to go get a waxing or sugaring done. And see how it's kind of chalky on my skin? There's nothing wrong with the product. That's just my skin complexion. So it doesn't really look good with that. So I'm just going to take some Kiehl's moisturizing balm and kind of even that out. Somebody asked me if I had lip fillers. No, I haven't had lip fillers. More power to people who do. These are lips that were given to me by my mom and my dad. All right, so there we go. Hope this was helpful to someone. Recap: lashes for eyebrow enhancement and eyelash enhancement is the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost. Oh, those words are kind of falling off of that. And for the base, it was Chanel Le Beige. And this is the sheer Healthy Glow version. And then makeup primer was just a regular face primer that I got at Sephora. And Face Glow, just a little Glow Glam, also from Sephora. And both of those are sample products. For the brush that I used was Rodan & Fields, and it is just their single brush that they sell. This is the only brush that they sell, and I love this one. And that's it. Let me know if you want to know more. All right, so jewelry sales are going to go back up starting tomorrow and organizing, so I hope everybody has a great New Year's Eve. And if you want to see my New Year's Eve look, let me know. Bye.